Hey everybody, Chuck from AnalogEsig.com back to do another juice review. Now, a few weeks ago I did a review for Lucky 7 Vapes. And I'll be honest guys, I wasn't impressed. In the grand scheme of juice, it wasn't great. Now, in defense of Lucky 7 Vapes, they sell juice for not much money at all. $2.09 for 12 mils, which is honestly too cheap. If I had a juice company, which I don't, I wouldn't sell juice for $2 a bottle. It's great for people that don't have a lot of money to spend, but it makes the rest of us kind of leery. Okay, more power to them if they can, and it's a good business model and they can make money at it. I don't know how, but more power to you. Now, throw that aside. They put a big sale up on Vapor Joe's and they got hammered. I mean, hammered with orders. And let's say I was order 600 and it took a while, whatever. I didn't fault them for the time it took for me to get juice. I faulted them for what I believed was poor quality juice that I received. And I got hammered on the review. A lot of people didn't like my descriptions. They didn't like the fact that the website was down and I didn't know the ratio, and they didn't like the review. Hey guys, I'm not going to please everybody every day. That's not why I'm here. Today's not your day. Tomorrow maybe looks better. That's the way it is. I'd like to make everybody happy, but sadly, it's just not going to happen. So, I put the review up maybe a week later. I get an email from Lucky 7. It says, hey, we had some mix issues. Think we'd like you to try out some more. So, in all fairness to the company, I said, sure. He says, what do you want? I said, I don't care. Send me whatever you think is good. I'll do a review video for it. I'll give you my honest thoughts, and that's it. So I didn't pay for these. These are free. Thank you to Lucky 7 Vapes for sending me juice. That's number one. Okay. Thank you for having good customer service and actually watching the review. That's number two. So I haven't vaped these on purpose. I have tried one flavor, and let me get to it. RY4, big surprise. They scrapped their first RY4 blend and came back with this one. So I believe, if I had to give an opinion, what happened at Lucky 7 is they were running really, really low on people. They hired more. The ones they hired might not have been keeping the quality control up, and some bad juice got out the door. Hey, it happens. Whatever. Like I said, I'm not going to fault them. They sell juice for $2.09 a bottle for 12 mils. Now let's bump that on up to 30 mils. You can buy a 30 mil bottle for $5.89. Like I said, folks, if I was in the juice business, that's too cheap. But I want to start with RY4 because it's my favorite in any flavor. I didn't really like the first one, and there are a lot of people that have not tried RY4 that say, well, you just say it tastes like RY4. Or it didn't taste like RY4. Yeah, RY4 is kind of an acquired taste. I mean, it's been around since the beginning. It's one of the original flavors. So, 18 milligrams, 60-40 PG to VG ratio, RY4 Lucky 7 Vapes, 3.9 volts, EVIC, 2 ohm kidney puncher atomizer, plain old simple red drip tip. Okay, for everything the first juice batch wasn't. Low vapor production, ick. Low flavor, ick. This is the opposite. Good flavor, good vapor production, good throat hit. It's 18 milligrams, so it should have a good throat hit, but the first juice, mild. RY4 taste. Good tobacco taste. Good caramel, good bakery flavor there. Big hit juice. I mean, this is, for everything the first juice wasn't, this is. They have done a complete turnaround on their RY4. The first one sucked. Second one, very good. So, RY4 right out of the gate, good juice. I'm going to do a bunch of housekeeping. I'm going to do a bunch of housekeeping, and I'm going to change atomizers, drip tips, and everything. And I'm going to come back with Dun, dun, dun. Let's pick something different. Tahitian vanilla. Be right back. Okay, guys. Chuck back with another flavor from Lucky 7, and this is Tahitian vanilla. It's a very dark juice. I've never vaped it. Load up my atomizer there. And their factory description is creamy vanilla with a hint of coconut. Here we go. Good juice. Vanilla's there, coconut's there, flavor production is there. I'm getting more coconut than I expected, which is good. I mean, it's a Caribbean drink. I mean, this is a umbrella drink type juice. Vanilla is not synthetic. It's good. So, throat hit, good, 18 milligrams. Vapor, really good for 40 VG. So it's 60 PG, 40 VG. I need to let you guys know that so we're clear. Taste, very good, spot on. Tahitian vanilla, good juice. I will be back with Camel. Nice, simple. Camel juice, right back. Hi guys, back again with another flavor from Lucky 7 Vapes. This is Camel, of course it's 18 milligrams, 60 PG, 40 VG. Never vaped it in my life. I'm gonna load it up here and grab a random drip tip. We'll stay at 3.9 volts. That is hardcore tobacco, folks. Nothing more, nothing less. You know, when you start vaping, you're on this hunt for something that tastes like a cigarette. And the closer you get, the worse it is. I won't say it tastes like a cigarette, but it does taste like smoke. Now, let's be fair to the vendor here, because that's what they're going for. They want it to taste like smoke. They want it to taste like, excuse me, scratch my nose on camera. They want it to taste like a Camel cigarette. Now, does it taste like a Camel cigarette? I haven't had a Camel cigarette in so long. Couldn't tell you. Good juice? Yes. Tastes like smoke. Ick. But if you're transitioning, if you are looking to replace that cigarette type taste, look up Camel. It is smoky. It is ashy. It is... Ugh. For me, not something I'm going to vape. But, you know, it's spot on. It tastes like cigarette-ish. So, you know, a lot of credit to the guys at Lucky 7 Vapes for coming up with the flavor. I just can't vape it. Sorry, guys. I'll be back with something fruity. It is Berry Blast. Okay, guys, Chuck back here with another flavor from Lucky 7 Vapes. Berry Blast. Looked at the description. Looks like raspberry, blueberry. Like I said, never had it. Put a few drops in here. It's 18 like all the other ones. 18 milligrams. 60 PG, 40 VG, and $2 a bottle. Keep that in mind, guys. It's $2. Vapor production on this juice is way better than the first batch I got, just in general. I just want to get that out there. It's kind of a floral berry mix. It's not a bad juice. Not going to be one of my all-day vapes. I'm getting a lot of like raspberries, like red raspberries. So I probably should leave the lid off this stuff and steep it for a little while. I haven't. They've been in sealed bottles since I got them. I did not steep any of this juice. After tasting the RY4, I was on board, so I just figured I would just run with the rest of it. So it does have a couple floral notes to it, but Berry Blast isn't bad. I think with a good steep, Maybe in a couple days it would be a better juice. But right now what I'm getting is red raspberries. Not a whole lot of blueberry, not a whole lot of mix, but flavor's not bad. Throat hit's good. Vapor production is good as well. I will come back with peach ring. Peach ring will be a good one to try. Right. Okay, guys, brand new atomizer. Peach ring juice from Lucky 7 Vapes, 60 PG, 40 VG. I've never had a peach ring candy. Don't have any idea what it tastes like. So in all fairness, you guys will get a real honest first impression here because I don't know what it's supposed to taste like. Okay, 3.9 volts on my EVIC. Kidney Puncher 2 ohm atomizer. Now that's a dripping atomizer for those of you that don't know. I use them in all my juice reviews. Taste is fantastic, I think, with them, and that's why I use them. There's another brand out there, but they're like 20 bucks a piece. I like doing this, but I don't like doing this quite that much. Peach ring. Vapor on this one's fantastic. Taste. Tastes like candied peach. I like it. It's kind of hard to put you. It's a really sweet peach flavor, not like fruit peach, like candy peach, like a peach ring. I'm assuming. So, not a whole lot I can say about it because really all I'm getting is a sweet peach flavor, sugary peach. Throat hit's good, 18 milligrams. Vapor production is fantastic with this juice. Flavor is peach candy. So, good job by Lucky 7 Vapes. I'm assuming if you're a peach fan, that's the direction you need to go in. I am going to stop with 555 tobacco. That is a very famous tobacco blend, and I haven't had it in a while. So I will come back with that, and then we'll close her up. Be right back, guys. Hey, guys, you caught me catching a drink there. Chain vaping 18 milligrams is starting to blast me a little bit. 555 tobacco. Now, when vaping started and flavors started coming out of China, this was one of the original tobacco flavors. And 555 was a blend that was incredibly popular. There weren't as many flavors to choose from back then as there are now. You were only getting, a few. And 555 tobacco was one of them. It was one of my first, along with RY4 and then the basic flavors, menthol, blueberry, You didn't have strawberries and cream or peach ring or berry blast. None of that stuff was available. You got what you got, and that was it. So, we'll try the 555 tobacco blend from Lucky 7. Right away, better than Camel. Because it's not as cig-alike. It's still very analog-ish, but it's got that nuttiness to it that I originally liked. 555, really good juice, guys. If you're not a smoker anymore and you're trying to become a vapor, or if you're a vapor and trying to not be a smoker, 555. It's what a lot of us started with. It's one of the originals, like I said, and it is a great transition juice. It will give you enough of a reminder of the analog cigarette flavor that you will be able to replace it in your brain and keep vaping. So, once again, RY4, awesome. 555, very good. As are the other flavors that I had from them. Not really any that I didn't enjoy. Lucky 7 Vapes has done a complete turnaround, and this juice is very, very good. Like I said, I was disappointed with the first order. I think there was some quality control stuff going on there, and that's that can happen. Now, as a disclaimer, $2.09 a bottle for the 12s. These guys have a disclaimer on their website due to the high volume of orders. Current processing time could take up to 7 business days. Doesn't surprise me. They've also got some hardware on there now, so if you're looking at hardware, check out the prices on those. And if you find a flavor you really like, I wanted to mention this in a review. I wanted to make sure that I didn't miss it. 0, 6, 12, 18, and 24 milligrams. That's pretty standard across the board. 50 ml bottles, $8.09. Come on, guys. 50 mils, $8.09. No coupon code, no affiliate link, no nothing. $8, 50 mils. My suggestion would be to go on their website, spend $25. Buy a bunch of 12 milliliter bottles. Pick the ones you like, go back, buy 50s of them. You know, at that price, it's hard for me to get 10 mils from some vendors for $8. For 50, that's pretty cheap. In fact, like I said, not my business model. More power to them if they can make it profitable. Thanks, guys. Thank you to the guys at Lucky 7 Vapes for watching my first review, of course. Thank you to all you guys that came on, and I'll tell you what I would normally say here, but I won't. They gave me all the trouble that you could over my first review because you got juice that I thought was definitely better than mine. Try out Lucky 7 Vapes. Great customer service. Good follow-up. They sent me juice simply because they watched my review and I didn't like the first batch. So you can't ask for more than that. They will be a good vendor to check out in the future. And thanks for watching the review. We'll see you later.